Hello, friends. Well, I first want to let you know that you are awesome and you were created on purpose for a purpose. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We are on day 10 of our 30-day journey of walking through anxiety elephants for tween boys and tween girls. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube page so that you will know as each video is posted because they get posted every day so that you can follow along on this journey. I'll also be on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, posting encouragement for you. And as parents, children's ministry leaders, if you would like to join the private Facebook group to just build that community and pray for one another, reach out. Let me know, and I'd love to have you there. Also, comment on the videos. How's everything going? Reach out to me through social media. Tweens, if you're on TikTok, message me there. I'd love to be in contact with you there so that you can see the encouragement, inspiration, advice, little short videos that I'll be posting there just for you. Not for your parents, just for you. So make sure that you reach out to me there because I would love to talk to you and just see how things are going, just to remind you and encourage you that you are not alone and you were created on a purpose. And that is what day 10 is about. I get it. Sometimes with anxiety, you just begin to wonder, do I have a purpose? Do I really have anything to offer? This, it feels debilitating, which that is a word that means like you can't do anything. So, what can I, am I good? Am I good enough? Am I good at anything? And we just begin to doubt. And so today we are going to kind of tackle that a little bit together as you go through and read this. But our verse for day 10, you made double digits, guys. Day 10, yay. Psalms 139, verse 14. This is the NIV version. I love this verse. This is King David talking, okay? And he says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. So he is saying, I'm praising you, God, because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. And what God made is wonderful. So you, friend, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And when God made you, he wove you together with intentionality, with purpose. He thought about that while he was creating you. If you were to look at your fingerprints right now, maybe compare them to mom and dad or a neighbor or your brother or your sister, or if you're in children's ministry together right now, look at each other's fingerprints and you'll see that no one's is the same. Out of all the billions of people on this world, not one set of fingerprints is the same, nor have they been, nor will they ever be. That is how awesome God thinks you are. That's how awesome he created you and your body. And part of that is your brain. Your brain, it is amazing. And I have loved learning so much about the brain. And I kind of mentioned this word a few days back. Maybe you remember it, the amygdala. You have two. Can everybody say that word, amygdala? You've got two. They're almond shaped and they're at the base of your brain. And they hold these different emotional responses like fear, anger, sadness, rage, and then they attach emotions to different things that you experience. But your amygdala, it also holds your fight or flight response or freeze. So you have a fight, flight, or freeze response. And part of the brain's job, because it knows how awesome you are, is to protect you, to keep you alive. So because of that, the amygdala will misread situations sometimes because it cannot tell the difference between a real threat and the thought of a threat. It treats them exactly the same because, again, it wants to protect you. It is almost sometimes like an overprotective parent. And maybe you're looking at your mom and dad right now, like, yeah, I have those. Sometimes the amygdala can act in that way. And unfortunately, it'll misread a situation. And so it will overreact and it will send this super fuel raging through your body. The adrenaline, hormones, and oxygen is rushing through your body. And it makes you feel like you can run really, really fast if you do need that fight or flight, like you're going to have extra strength if you need that. But when you don't need that, it can feel painful. And that can feel dangerous and it can cause you to panic when there's no need to panic, when there's nothing there. And so when our brain goes into overdrive, when those things happen, when you feel that anxiousness inside, God's not mad at you. And you need to know that today. He's not mad at you. He's not mad when the fight, flight, or freeze response gets turned on and it's not needed. Um, Remember, he made you. He thinks that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. So I want you to take that um, pressure off of yourself. That if you experience that, God is mad at you and you have failed him because you have that rushing through your body. It's not that. It's your amygdala overreacting, and it needs you to switch it off and get back in that thinking part of your brain. So know that today. God's not mad at you. And he has an amazing purpose and plan for your life. So if you do feel that rush of that super fuel going through you today, a couple of things that we've already talked about that you can do is pause, move slowly through it, breathe through that feeling, get up, take a walk, pray, and talk to God and let him remind you how much he loves you. Your action step for today is to write in a creative way. I am awesome. I did this one too. That's mine, just something little. You may have lots of markers that you want to use. Maybe you have a canvas that you want to write that on, or put it on a big piece of paper and put it on your bathroom mirror to remind you of that. But just know, if you feel those anxious things inside, God's not mad at you. You have not failed him, and he has a great purpose for your life. Our prayer today: thank you, God, for helping me to see how awesome you think I am. Love you, friends, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.